Welcome everybody, Super Speedway Kings Friday night. I repeat, Friday night fights. That's exactly what we're calling this league tonight. Why Friday night? Because everybody is hyped up. The work week is over with. These guys are ready to have a little fun, a little drama, a few Karens, some rivalries. Oh yeah, this is a no holds barred, flat out fun, crazy league. Hard racing. And I'll be covering it all. Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxSpeedTV coming right at you here. Hope you're having a great Friday night. By the way, we have a birthday fella out here that I want to say happy birthday to, and we'll interview him, but that will be Dude Conrad. It's his birthday, so hopefully he'll get a chance, and maybe he'll win this race tonight. A lot of fun here, guys. Super Speedway at its best, as usual, Super Speedway Kings. But this one right here has a little bit of hot tomato sauce on it, okay? We got a little hot sauce in this on Friday night fights here because all these cats, it's big-time bragging rights. And, you know, anything goes here. This is some pretty crazy racing we got going on. 2 fast repairs is what these guys are going to get. Now, again, worry about your pit stops. That's pretty important, as usual. Don't want to get ran over. Don't want to run nobody over. You don't want to get caught speeding. You know the routine, how it works. Same thing. Nothing's changed. The difference is we're not in trucks tonight. So this should be much, much better racing. Those trucks are really tough to handle around here. These cars are just a little bit easier, so you're going to see some really good racing. A lot of teamwork is involved. So we'll keep an eye on all that. I got 2. Bingo, right here. These 2 cats right here. Paul Witt, Cody Nagels. Now, Cody Nagels has got his bed made up right now, which is a great thing. His mom and dad will be proud. But I also want to let you guys know that about 3 minutes ago, the tornado sirens went off right where he is at. He is under a tornado warning. So we're going to keep a real close eye on this guy. We don't want him to be like Toto. 1 minute he's there, the next minute he's gone. So we're going to keep a close eye on him to make sure everything's all right. In the meantime, stick around. We're going to get the national anthem. We'll be right back. Get something to drink, something to eat, whatever floats your boat. Get a beer, whatever you take on Friday night. It's time to cool down, relax, and have a little fun. Friday night fight style. We'll be back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant,
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Welcome back, everybody, live coming at you. SSK Friday Night Fights, MaxSpeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. That's right, again, broadcasting another night for the SSK boys. Friday Night Fights, what's different between that and the Tuesday night SSK? Well, the SSK has some pretty serious drivers out there going for some serious stuff. Bragging rights, prizes, trophies, all that good stuff. Right here, this right here is a little bit more exciting, a little bit more relaxed, and a little bit more drama, okay? A lot of bragging rights, a lot of team smack talking, you know, it's all in good fun. You know, you've got a couple of these guys, for instance, let's see, Michael Russell and I believe Mr. Todd Siebels. You know, that's kind of like the Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan match of wrestling back in the day. Little thing going on with those two cats. That's kind of fun to watch. Yeah, different teams. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyway, if you notice on the screen, I got Paul Witt and I got Cody Nagels in the 6. Well, Cody, he's under actually a tornado warning, believe it or not. He's been hearing sirens going off for the last 5-6 minutes. So if you happen to see him grab his steering wheel or unhook his computer and run, he's heading to the bathroom. But we're going to keep a close eye on that there, and hopefully everything's okay. Besides, I just signed him, MaxSpeedTV. He's going to be one of my drivers starting Tuesday night in the SSK. So I got to make sure he's okay. But anyway, you know how it works. We're going to have us a little bit of fun tonight, and we always have fun. You know it, and I know it. Welcome, everybody, in YouTube. Appreciate all you guys out there hanging out tonight. Friday night, what better place to hang out than here with these crazy nuts and my stupid ass? Got it? You know it? I know it. Well, let's have some fun. We'll get these guys up to the grid, and I'll get a chance to screw up all their last names, because, man, am I good at it. It's what I do. Keegan Bradley at broadcasting and iRacing. As you can see, they are starting to grid finally. And they're not in trucks, too, by the way. You happen to notice that right off the get-go. So that's a pretty cool thing. All right, I gotta go through these quick because there's a lot of them. So we'll see what I can do here. Here, Polecat, roll number 1, the 132 of Patrick Alvarado. And beside him is going to be the 90 of Mr. Gary Jenkins. Row number 2, you're looking at 36, the Sebastian Marin. Normally we have his picture up on here, but not tonight. He's feeling under the weather. So let's see if he can actually see out of his eyes to run this race. We'll find that one out. And of course, the birthday man himself, the number 8, Mr. Dude Conrad. Want to wish him a happy birthday. Row number 3, the 42, Jason Middleton, the 05052, that's Joe Della Vecchia. Row number 4, the 6, Cody Nagels, and that's the one we got on the right of your screen under a tornado watch. So he's going to watch for a tornado, listen to the sirens, and he's going to race and probably dart to the bathroom. So keep an eye on him. We will. The 23 beside him is going to be Vincente Guerrero. Row number 5, the 071, Eric Lowry. And the 044 of BK Anderson. Row number 6 to 411 of Tom Dixon, and the 429, Mr. Paul Witt. He's on your left-hand side in that screen. Right there, you can see him. Row number 7 to 71, JD Crow, the 39 of Randolph Richard. Row number 8, the number 4 of Rick Seabrands, and the number 44, Anthony English. Row number 9, coming right at you, the 01 of Seth Grover, one of the twins. And here's something I've not seen in a long time. The ladies' man, Mark Mann himself, in a car, not a truck. That's going to be fun to see. Row number 10, the 62, Les Levy, the 112 of Casey Gilchrist, and row 11 to 97, Jackson Carr, the 14-year-old. It's Friday night. He don't need a freaking note or a quarter from his mom to stay up after hours to race. He is stoked about it, and he is hiring a kite on sugar with high C. He says he's ready to get this job done. And the 46, Buddy Waters beside him, row 12, number 5 of Sean McCarra, and the 84 of Len McNeese. Row 13, number 1 of Harold, I'm just going to call him Ruthery, I believe. Anyway, the 07, Robert DuPont, row 14 to 38, Robert Morrison, and the 88, the Snake himself, Mr. Gabe Butler. And why Snake? Because he will come up and bite you, and you won't even realize it. Row 15 to 02, the other twin of Patrick Grover, loves the high side, watching the 51 of Kenneth Mikesel. And row 16, 11, Zachary Workman, and the 007 himself, David Admonson. Row 17 to 16, the big lead fella, the league man, the league owner, Jimmy Crow, the 171 of Robert A. Rock. Row 18 to number 20, just calling him Jimbo, and the 41, Tracy Weaver. Row 19 to 82, Robert Felzine, and the number 2 of Jim Hickson. Row 20, 14, Dave Bingle, and the 45, Mr. Todd Siebels. Row 21 to 55, the Van Halen man himself, Dean Wilkinson, the 101 of Randy Miner. And row 22, last but not least, Rhett Cadet. Phew! Got him. You know how it works. Now, these are cars, not the trucks. They're going to be a little bit more stable. We're going to have a little bit more fun. And this is what it's all about. It's the Friday night fight nights. We can beat and bang and push and shove and do anything you want with these cars. And you can kind of get away with it. So some of these cats are going to come out of here with, well, some black eyes and some dented up fenders. And that's what we want to see here on a Friday night. As they come around to take the green flag to start this race off on a Friday night. SSK Friday Night Fights. MaxSpeedTV. Taking a look up on the top side. A little bit of a chopper view going on right now. Sebastian Marin up on the high line. In the number 36 machine. Kind of freaks me out because I'm used to the 32, or 23, I mean. But anyway, there he is. He is under the weather big time tonight, he said. So hopefully he'll feel better with maybe a win here, huh? And he's got the 90 of the infamous Gary Jenkins. The guy loves to push. He's a great guy to have behind you. Patrick Alvarado holding the rocking chair for right now. The 42, Jason Middleton doing the pushing. And up at the top, Les Levy making it 3 wide right off the bat. 2 laps into the race, and he has got the 97. The boy wonder who is absolutely stoned as a kite on sugar. And that's Jackson Carr in the 97. 14 years old. Cody Nagels right there in the 9th position in the number 6 car. And we got Cody right here. We're going to keep an eye on Cody for a little bit. Oh, we got trouble right off the get-go. Our first caution. The Friday night fights is starting early here. Lap number 3. Well, let's kind of see where this took place. I think, yeah, there it is. Man, there's some hard hitting going on. Let's back this puppy up. A little higher, Bobby. A little higher. There we go. Slow her down and watch it right up front. Ew, a little touch going on right there. The number 5. And the 90 of Mr. Jenkins. Let's go back to the 5 and get you a little closer on this. Mr. Sean McCara here. Closer, Bobby. How's that? Slow her down. Take a look. That is some tight racing. And it looks to me like possibly, and I don't know, I'm going to have to get a better view of this. What do you guys think? Did the 5 come down? You see him coming down right now, just a little bit. And of course, at the same time, you do see the 90 ever so slightly coming up. So, anyway, when that happens, well, that happens. And you want to talk about some messed up cars, that is messed up. Now, the one guy that caught my eye through all this mayhem was the birthday boy himself. And that's Dude Conrad. And I can't ride along with him because that is screwed up. But you know what? I can't go this way. Watch this. He gonna go for a ride. That's Jimmy Crow's version of it. Dude Conrad, back him up. Birthday boy, minding his own business. And he's getting every hit every which way but sideways on a Friday night. Pretty nasty stuff. Nagel's up there in the 6, banging off everybody. Well, that's going to be our first caution right there. Kind of nasty, to say the least. Mr. Link, nice to see you. Super Speedways are always better than any other racetrack. They're my favorite broadcast. I love them. Why? Because you've got lots of drama and it happens fast. Gabe Butler's going to be leading them right now. Les Levy's going to come in there, number 2. Middleton's 3rd. Sebastian Marin 4th. Jackson Carr, the boy wonder, 5th. 6, Rick Seabrands. Rhett Cadoti, 7. Patrick L. Veretto, and he was actually your polecat. And then you got Mr. David Edmondson. That's going to be 9. Seth Grover, top 10. And while we got the chance, real quick, find out, make sure our buddy's doing well here. Mr. Nagels, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
I got a question. How in the hell can you run racing side by side and worry about getting barreled down and beaten up by a tornado?
That's a good question, but it's Midwest. I mean, I feel like everyone who lives in the Midwest is probably used to it.
Are you in the clear yet?
That I do not know. I think I heard that 7:15 my time, the warning was supposed to go away, and it's 7:16. So I'm probably in the clear, but the sirens went off 3 times.
That's just wonderful.
So, I'll hear about it after the race if anything happened, but I'm still alive, so I'm good.
Well, all right. Just remember one thing. If you got to take off and run to that bathroom, get in that bathtub, baby, and put your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go, and I'd rather be racing than hiding.
Hey, you know what? My hat is off to you. I'll tell you. The dedication this guy is showing, and that's why, ladies and gentlemen, he's part of the MaxSpeedTV drivers right here Tuesday night. Tuesday night SSK. I've made the announcement. I've put it out there. I'm letting it known right now. BK Anderson, Cody Nagels, they're my team, MaxSpeedTV on Tuesday nights. Watch out for these two. Cody, keep one eye on your monitors and one eye out the window, and keep one ear in iRacing and the other ear on your radio.
Simple. Simple.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right. That's right. I let the freaking cat out of the bag, and I was going to make it a surprise. I got 2 drivers for our Tuesday night league with the SSK boys. We're going to get it done. His dad is out here with us in YouTube chat. And that's Kevin Nagels, and he is right there. And I'm sure he's watching his son's back. And if they say take cover, I'm sure a dad calls him and tells him to take cover. They're going to take cover. We're going to keep an eye on that very closely. All right. Up top, who we got? We got Jackson Middleton. And down on the bottom, we got Les Levy in the 62. One more time, reach up, grab those belts and get them nice and tight. And if you do have belts in a simulation rig, then you're scrubbing your monkey, because it's a simulator. I've said it once, I'll say it again. But it's fun time. SSK Friday nights, MaxSpeedTV. Let's do this, folks. Middleton down on the bottom. Sebastian Marin says flat out, plain and simple, I feel like shit. That's exactly what he said. And he's out here trying to lead the show, and he's got the 0-1 Seth Grover right there behind him. And he is going to be doing some pushing too, let me tell you. Now, the 0-1, wherever he's at, the 0-2's got to be somewhere near him. And he's back here a little ways, back in the 15th spot, or the 14th spot. Watch how fast that these two twins hook up together and stay together. Always a threat at super speedways. Middleton in the bottom, like I call the rocking chair, same as in your mama's arms. Maybe my driver Cody needs to get down here in the rocking chair so he's safe from the tornado stuff. Sebastian Marin drops it down into the rocking chair. 3 wide as usual, no problems with this. Nagels bringing the top line with him. There he is in the 6th. And actually, yep, you're right. The top line does seem to be working a little better. We'll keep an eye on the number 6. He's trying to iRace and trying to, well, trying not to get caught up in the middle of a tornado all at the same time. So hopefully that will go by soon. Still on the bottom, Sebastian Marin hanging out, and he's got the number 97 right there of Jackson Carr, the 14-year-old. He said he's strung out on sugar, and he's ready to rock. The birthday feller himself, Dude Conrad, working his way up in that middle line. Yes, John Black, welcome to the broadcast. One of my faithful fans. But I got one of my drivers in the middle of a tornado. Good Lord Almighty. We got action on the track, off the track, and in some of these guys' homes in the Midwest. Middleton hanging it on the bottom. Sebastian Marin staying right there with him. Dude Conrad bringing up that middle. The 97, Jackson Carr bails on Sebastian Marin and them. Sticks it right in the middle. Now he's going to be shoved up. Trying to get up there far enough to drop down into the rocking chair if he can. Some of the guys in the back, let's talk a little. Gabe Butler, 88. Remember that number. I call him the snake. Period. A lot of these guys, all your veterans back here, I mean, they know exactly what they're doing. Mr. Paul Witt, you got him right here. Sitting back here in the 32nd spot. And what's he doing? Well, it's simple. He's watching these laps wind down. You can see right up in front of him. He can see everything that's going on in case he has to make a maneuver to save a fast repair. Because a fast repair will make or it will break you when it comes to super speedway racing. Who else we got doing it? Well, we got a lot of these cats back here doing it. Zachary Workman, Dean Wilkinson's back here watching the show. And our own Batman, Mark the Ladies Man in the 04, he is back here as well. And we're going to get back with Mr. Mark Mann here in a little bit because he actually made an announcement, and I'll let you guys know a little bit more about that later on in the next caution. Jackson Carr leading the show. This is what it looks like. Take a look at that. The 0-2. Huh? Here he comes. Patrick Grover. Now look, I told you it wouldn't take long, didn't I? The 0-2 and the 0-1, the twins. On top, way up there by the wall. And here they come. I mean, it's inevitable. I mean, it's just like paying your taxes and dying. Yeah, it's going to happen. In 0-1 and 0-2, the Grover twins, they're going to get hooked up together every freaking race, and they're going to work that high line every time. It's going to happen. Jackson Carr drops it down into Mama's rocking chair. And I'm going to tell you right now, doing some great push-ins, that 42 Middleton. I mean, take a look. It says push here, and that's exactly what he's doing. Now, these cars are different than the trucks. You can actually hit them and get them squirrely. You can hit them. You ain't got to be perfectly square on these trucks when you hit each other. Not at all. So you can beat the crap out of them, beat the doors off if you want to. It is nothing like a truck. That's why this is a little bit more exciting racing, I think. A lot more moves can be made. You seen the 51 go up there and almost side draft one of the Grovers. They'll be bumping and grinding everywhere. And it's not on a dance floor, it's on a racetrack. Checking out my driver. Yep, he's fine. In the middle, Dude Conrad, birthday boy. Boy, wouldn't he just love to win this race, huh? In the number 8 machine. The Grovers up top. Working hard together. Got a little bit of help right there behind them, too. The 132 is up there. I'm trying to figure out who that is because the telemetry is off compared to what his number is, so I'm going to have to investigate that. Mr. Jenkins is right there behind him. I know that. Middleton in the bottom. Jackson Carr, the 97, comes up, makes an evasive NASCAR maneuver right smack in front of the number 8 of the birthday man himself. I'm not too sure, but I think he might have scraped the paint off the bumper of that one. That was close. Now he's going to drop back down into the middle. I told you he was hyped up on high C and sugar, didn't I? He is all over, running every line. Todd Siebel's in the 45 machine. There he sets right in the middle. And there he is. He's got them all over. You know what? He's got a pretty darn good looking fire suit as well. It matches. Riding right here with him, riding on his roof. Yes, Mr. Nagels, I will tell him that. Want to keep all these drivers safe, especially when you're under a freaking tornado warning. Getting a little racy, a little dicey up front up here. There's Kenneth Meitzel. Mr. Meitzel, look at him, huh? And the 51 right in the middle, he's racy. Mr. Siebels is behind him, the birthday boy right in front. The 00 or the 07 there. Where's he at? There he is. The 07, there he is. Robert DuPont started 26th. He's up to the 15th spot right now. And our own Jimmy Crow in the number 16 machine. And there he is. Gonna see what he's got. Driving the Wild Turkey machine. There he is. You see the bird on the back. Sitting back here, riding around, just watching everything up front. Staying with the drafts, hanging out, staying out of trouble. That is what we got to do. You still got a ways to go. Only 18 out of 77 laps is in the book here. And that's what some of your other fellers are doing. Mr. Paul Witt, J.D. Crow, Dean Wilkinson. Hanging back, watching. Gabe Butler drops back to the 31st spot. See, he can see everything that's going on up front. Anthony English doing the same thing. And, of course, one of the SSK champions as well. Rick Seabrands, another champion. Back here watching the show. Mr. Mark Mann. All these guys just hanging out back here. Not used to seeing the Batmobile in a car. I'm always used to seeing that in a truck. All the way up front. Tighter than the prom dress, as my dad used to say. They are very tight together. Extremely tight. Not that my dad wore dresses or nothing like that. Just clarify that right now. But they are very tight together. Very close-knit. $16 laps. Now, I'm not positive. And I rerun around 24, 27. I'm not sure how many laps on these cars. I didn't find that information out, so I'm going to find out when you guys do. Buddy Waters in the 46. There he is. He's hanging out in the 12th after starting 22nd. Now, Buddy Waters is actually the cousin of Muddy Waters. I'm joking. And it was funny. I don't care what you say. Nice to see him working his way up. And right beside him, there's Harold. I think it's Rothery, I hope. But anyway, he's doing pretty darn good. Start 25th, working his way up. Might have got his back end beat just a tad right there. It's got a little bit of damage on it. Not too bad. About the twins running nicely on that top line. You bet they are. And there they are. I'm telling you, these guys, they paved the way for that top line to make it work, and they make it work, and you can see right there how they're doing it. Patrick Alvarado, he's your polecat. You see a little scrapage right there. Let me show you. I can. Got a little bit of scrapage going on. Might have got into it with somebody, perhaps. See it? See a little scrapage there? Jackson Carr in the 97, he's led 6 laps. Higher in a kite on sugar. He is one hyped up fella. And he's got the 42 of Mr. Middleton doing some shoving, baby. I thought I saw somebody fly into the pits, and I'm going to look right here, pop it up. Jim Hickson, he is in the pits, and he's in there all by himself. That's not good, because this train's going to catch him like a fat lady on a Sunday. And they got to eat him up. Grovers. Now here's the cool thing. Watch this. All right? The one Grover can make a move right now. He could probably drop to the middle easily. And he's staying right there. He will not do nothing until his brother behind him is clear. They will set right there together. And their mom is out here watching us as well. Nice to see you out here, Karen. Boy, that's got to be tough, cheering for both boys. I got to ask, do you walk in one of them's room and smack them in the head? And walk in the other one's room and smack them in the head? And tell them to start working better with each other? And who in the devil do you cheer for when it comes down between two of them having a chance to cross the finish line first? Man, I don't know. That's just tough. I can't even think about it. Jackson Carr is still staying down on the bottom down there in that 97. I would imagine at some point they're going to be thinking about pit stops. And here's the cool thing. The green flag pit stops. Middleton drops to the bottom. So if they are green flag pit stops, well, you know how it works. It's either going to be a poetry in motion or it's going to be a crap show. It's that simple. We'll find out if it stays green. One thing about Mr. Jimmy Crow, he cannot stand, I repeat, he cannot stand cautions. He likes to have a good, long, clean race. But this is Friday night fight night. No holds barred. Anything can go here. I am not under no tornado or severe weather or anything, but I'll tell you what, I just had a lightning strike that, well, I'm pretty sure I might have actually done a number or so here. That was close. If I happen to go bye-bye, you know that I lost power. A thunderstorm in December in Ohio. What in the heck is going on with Mother Nature? I think she needs to lay off the wild turkey. What do you think? Oh, this ought to be good. 4 wide, staying way up there. Staying out of the way, hopefully. Well, right away, iRacing's giving me fits already with my telemetry. That's just wonderful. So I want you guys to be patient with me while I try to get this fixed. It will take just a second. But you're going to have to bear with me here and I'll fix this. Kind of like stuck right here. So give me a quick second. I'm not going to go nowhere. You're just going to see what I'm doing right on the television screen. So that's just the way it's going to be. That fast. Hats off to my producer. What a job he's doing, huh? All right, we're back up. Think we're doing just fine, I believe, hopefully. The Grover's still up top. Taking a look at him right now. Needing a little help up there. I think these cats are getting ready to line themselves up for a pit stop here at some point here. Get that back up there for us. All right, now we're back where we should be. Jackson Carr in the 97, leading these cats around here, leading 9 laps. Like I said earlier, higher than a freaking kite on sugar. At some point, they are going to be coming in for a pit stop, and I just can't wait to see that because, well, they're traveling, let's see. Oh, trouble, a little touching going on right there. Wow, take a look at that. 97. Wow, Jackson Carr. If he wouldn't have been so high on sugar, he probably wouldn't have been able to save that. He got tapped. What a job on the 14-year-old kid, huh? Well, we got trouble back in the back, though. That ain't pretty. Way back here. That's going to bring us out of caution. And, of course, when I change my telemetry, it's not going to take me to it. So I'm going to be forced to have to go hunt it down and find it. So be a little patient with me, if you will. Let's see where it happened at. It's somewhere around here. And there it was. I found it. Hot dog. Oh, 44. Where are you at? Let's see. That's going to be Anthony English. Thinking right here. Let's see it. We'll slow it down. There he goes. He's headed upward. And we got ourselves a little touch right there. So Mr. English, I think, has something to do with that one. Anyway, the 112 takes a shot. And who was in that 112, you ask? Well, I really don't know until I find it. That should be, there he is. Oh, man, the 411, I believe, up here. He took a heck of a shot as well. That's Tom Dixon. He's still going around and around and around. That'll make you dizzy. We'll watch this one. His point of view. Right here. Mr. Tom Dixon. And you know what that means, don't you? Well, we'll watch it. Can you count how many times he's gone around? That's enough to make you sick. Oh, he's going to get the Dude Wipes Award, I think, right there. Definitely. If anything, it might have puked in his rig from going around so many times. He's going to need them. The 101 smoking. He didn't blow his motor yet, but he better be very careful because he can. All the way up front. Running. Trying to get to that... there they go. I'm sorry. Now we're back in. Everybody is heading into the pits. Mr. Dude Conrad's going to lead them down. And while they're in the pits, right now is a great time to let Cody know because I care about the drivers. I don't want the one to get blown away. So Mr. Nagels, I will chat with him briefly here when he comes right out and let him know that everything is okay. If you got my message. Cody, Bobby the booth, just to let you know, your dad said you have the all clear sign for about probably another 40 minutes, and then something else may pop up at you, all right?
I appreciate it. Thanks, Bobby.
All right, we'll let you go.
Thank you.
Look at that, huh? I'm not as pretty as those ladies on the Weather Channel, but at least I get the information out there. Kicking the cone around. That's what they're doing. Beating it up. Anthony English doing a nice job, huh? Back out there. Running his little heart out. And take a look at that. He's all the way up front after that incident. So you get in a wreck. You come to the pits and you come out, what, first or second here? Pretty impressive. Your polecat, Mr. Alvarado, he is going to be second. Dude, Conrad, birthday man, or boy. We'll call him boy, make him feel good. Dude is going to be third. Patrick Drover, fourth. Fifth is going to be Jackson Middleton. There's Seth Grover, Sebastian Marin, the one who is sick, he don't feel good. That's what he told me, so he wouldn't get on the in-rig camera, so. But there he is. And, of course, Mr. Joe Della Vecchia, the 052. He's going to be 9th, 10th. Cody Nagels. We'll get rid of his little mug now since he's going to be okay. Everybody's been into the pits, and these guys are going to come right back in here, and they're going to top off a little bit more and perhaps do a little bit of work maybe on that ride. You don't want to use up these fast repairs if you don't have to, especially with only 32 laps out of 77 in the book. All right, let me get over here to some of the YouTube stuff here. Get caught up with them. I got monitors everywhere. It's hard to gather up and see everything at once, so I have to constantly scan. Oh, Karen Grover said there's a lot of dancing going on out there. Of course there is. Absolutely. Yep, Twins are running great on the top side. That's a given. They always do. Oh, here we go. I told her about smacking each other, one of the boys, and telling them to play nicely together. She says, they don't live here. I can't do that. But they do live together, so they could actually slap each other. Can you imagine that? Sitting in two race rigs in a room, since they live together, being brothers, and they're racing. Imagine if you accidentally caused the other one to hit the wall or caused him to wreck or whatever. I mean, there'd be water bottles flying, hats, shirts, t-shirts, shoes, about anything they could probably grab. Now, how much fun would that be? Having to dodge stuff coming at you from your own brother after you accidentally get in an accident with him. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Put all these cats in one room that are racing, huh? And then put cameras everywhere. That would be a lot of fun, admit it. I might be onto something. Maybe iRacing should do that. 132. Patrick Alvarado, they call him. He's going to be up top. And I just flat out call him Jimbo. In the 20 machine. And down below in Mama's rocking chair. 33 out of 77 laps. And you're right, the Twins are on the bottom, and it will be interesting. I can assure you. Before it's over, they're probably right back up top, though. They love it up there, I'm telling you. Exciting night, Friday nights. Look at them all. They're looking, they're staring, they're waiting patiently for them to get around here. It's a full house here. MaxSpeedTV, Super Speedway Kings. Here we go. Green flagging one more time. Jimbo on the bottom, following him around in a chopper view. Oh, they almost touched right there. Him in a 132, Patrick. And take a look at the pushing that's going on, huh? The second vehicle, second cars, I'm used to saying trucks, those are your pushers. Normally you don't want to push the pusher, but in these cars you can get away with it. You can just beat the crap out of each other. So as you can see, they will be doing some serious pushing as the 132. Mr. Patrick Alvarado gets down to Mama's rocking chair with ease. Middleton's going to be up on that top line right here for now. And a 23 of I don't feel good. Sebastian Marin. He's going to be doing the shoving. Sebastian said hopefully the medication he took is going to hold him off a little bit longer so he can race tonight. He has some children's chewable Tylenol. And he's 19, for God's sakes. But anyway, hopefully that's going to be enough to keep him going tonight. The Grovers are probably going to ride it out on the bottom, and you're right there, Mr. Link. They're pretty comfortable right there. I don't see him going anywhere. And look at the 45, huh? Mr. Siebels. There he is. Nothing fancy about that car whatsoever. Just plain old flames in yellow. He loves his flames. I wonder if he has shirts with flames on it. He might, you never know. Of course, right behind him, Mr. Buddy Waters. I swear to God, I want to keep saying Muddy Waters, but it's Buddy Waters. He is right there behind him, so you got the 45 and the 46. Now, he might think about going up, making it 3 wide already. Yes, he does. Anybody got to go with him? Nope, he's going to hop right back down. He didn't like what he seen right there. He said, nah, I don't think so. Well, maybe I will. Hell, you don't know what lane he wants to try. You going to hop right back down again? Nope, he's going to come back up. I give up. Here comes the 97, Jackson Carr. He says, man, I'll take this top line. Thank you very kindly. And he's getting some really good pushing going on. Seth Grover, he's sitting in the middle right now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they might be thinking about going up top together eventually. Watch those two, the 02 and the 01, the twins. Working our way back a little bit. Paul Witt hanging back here watching. Way back here. There he is. The 22nd position. Way back here. I'm looking for him. There he is. The 044. That's going to be BK Anderson. That's my other teammate, mind you, for the Tuesday Night League. It's my team, one of them, one of my drivers. He's got some work cut out for him. He's 3 laps down. And he's getting a nice little push by the 97 and Mr. Carr there. Almost shoved him right in a wall. But Sebastian Marin leading the show right now. Wishing he was in his mama's arms because he don't feel good. Got to pick on him. Have to. Doing a good job. Hardly able to see out of his eyes. I talked to him earlier before the race, and yeah, he sounded pretty stuffed up. Appreciate everybody out here watching. I certainly do. And you know what? Finally, I can't say it. I say it at every broadcast. We got 18 likes and 15 people watching. So that's pretty awesome. Appreciate everybody that hit the like button. Three wide. And here comes Mr. Nagels. Right there he is in the 6. And there goes his camera. You can see it. It's bad. It's ugly. The weather, I don't know, has anything to do with that. Not sure, but his feed is pretty bad. The good news is you can't tell if his bed is messed up or not. But we're not going to get a chance to run him on the camera now. But there he is, looking awful racy in the number 6. He's currently 4th. Like I said, you can beat the tar out of each other in these trucks. Or cars. That's what's so fun about these things. Let's go back through here a little bit. Sean McCara. in the number 5. Was caught up in a little incident. And here he is back in the 14th position as they're all bundled up together. Lord have mercy. That is tight. Look how tight it is. Watch them just bang off each other. The 45, Siebel's in the 20. They get together right there and kind of kiss a little bit. I'm pretty sure Jimbo didn't really care for that a whole lot. But it's racing. Racing in these cars, you can beat and bang each other to death. And got ourselves a caution out here right now, and I got to try to figure out where that is. Mark Mann is slowed way down, and I'm not seeing no damage on him. Let's go on back here a little bit. And we got a few vehicles tore up. Vincente Guerrero's tore up. I don't know. Let's see if I can find this incident. Should be right here in this mess. And it is. Back it up. Back it up. Not quite sure where. The number 5 and not sure what the other one is. They seem to be getting awful touchy-feely right there. Let's see if we can see it. The 5, he's coming down. Not too far, but he is coming down. And is he gonna, looks like the 07's gonna come up. Now take a look. Even though they did come up a little bit, and they didn't quite exactly touch, that's kind of a, watch it, I'll do it real slow. That could be, you could yell at netcode for that, and that's where iRacing thinks that they're gonna hit, so they just go ahead and make them wreck already. But as you can see, they're getting closer and closer, and I do believe 5 is down there a little ways, but you can see the 07, and that's Robert DuPont, by the way. Watch it from this angle right here. You see Robert starting to come up. And they don't actually touch. You see that. They do not touch. iRacing says that they will touch, and they caused the big one. So that's kind of a netcode thing right there. And then we're going to watch it. And they're all caught up in it. Wow. I don't know who that was. Was that the 82? And he is still... Wow, we got ourselves a new Dude Wipes winner. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, you betcha. Watch this. Robert Felzine. He goes... Well, he went for... There he is. He goes for one heck of a ride, folks. End over end. Look at the sparks flying. He's still going. And back up. Question is, did he blow a motor? Nope, he did not. He's still able to go. Well, congratulations. That's going to be hard to beat right there. But right now, the wreck of the night so far is going to be held by Mr. Robert Felzine. Congratulations. You're going to get a couple dozen packs of Dude Wipes because you need them. They've been in, they've been out of pits. No big deal, nothing fancy. They were under caution. And you're right, John Black, netcode sucks. You bet it does. They'll be working on that someday, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Sebastian Marin waiting for the pace car to come along. There he is. And I know he don't feel good, but you know what? I just want you guys to hear his voice. I'm going to try to interview him. It'd be funny. I'm going to pick on him. Why? Because it's Friday Night Fights and I can. How about you, Sebastian? It's Bobby in the booth. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. Feeling all right out front. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. Kind of worried about you. I let everybody know that, you know, you took a bunch of children's chewables because you got this real bad head cold thing going on, and just want to make sure you didn't OD on, you know, children's aspirin or anything, but you are feeling better, right?
Yeah, I am. My body's hurting a little bit, so I guess it could be better.
Okay, well, I understand that. Hopefully, you know, you're trying to race and you're aching and hurting at the same time. So that's a chore in itself. But you are leading this thing so far, looking pretty jazzy. You got 2 fast repairs still underneath your hood there that you haven't had to use. Now, answer me this real quick. These things are nothing like the trucks, am I right? You could beat and bang and push and shove and tailgate. I mean, you can slam them, you can door jam them, and you can handle them pretty well in these cars, right?
Yeah, you definitely can, and you just gotta be careful, obviously, in the corners, and if they're side drafting really tight, because even if these cars you can push really hard, you know, when you're side drafting that close, a minor, like an inch, can cause a wreck. So that's about it, you know. When they're close, just keep an eye out. Maybe don't hit them too hard.
All right, I'm gonna let you get back to your teammates, man. Hope you're feeling better there. And you know, yeah, I know you're under the weather, so basically what I want to say is I hope you feel better.
Oh, thank you, Bobby. You made me feel better already.
And we'll talk to you later, okay?
Absolutely.
Now I'm gonna get sick tonight. You watch. Karma.
Hell yeah.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you. I'll tell you what, the kid is talented. I'm not kidding you. Every super speedway race, he is right there day in and day out. He's even ran some of the old veterans out, the Dale Cup boys. That's who he's part of. These young guns, I mean, man, they can race, and they're doing a heck of a job. And I'm glad to see him out here, even though he's under the weather. But he's going to be on the bottom. My buddy, right there he is, Cody Nagels. Let's see if he's fixed. Hey, he's back. Look at that, huh? And he's still with us. But he's going to be up on that top line in the number 6 machine. Oh, look at that. See, I spoke too soon. Just lost him again. Real quick, here's your top 5. And here's your race summary. 2 cautions. Not too shabby. 27 lead changes. How many lead changes do you think they're going to be at the end of this race, huh? So you can nail it on the head. All right, we're hooked up. As I always say, I don't know why iRacing does this. They're stereotyping, but he looks like an anorexic, malnutrition, diet drinking Ethiopian or something right here. I'm telling you, he does. Yeah, I could only dream to be that skinny. But he is our flagman tonight. And if he likes it, we're going green. Let's see what... Yep, we're going green, man. SSK Friday Night Fights. Sebastian Marin right there in Mama's rocking chair with a 132 of your polecat, Patrick Alvarado. And Mr. Gary Jenkins is back in the 90 machine. Up top, Cody Nagels. He's dodged everything from cars on the track to tornadoes outside his window, and here he is. The 46 behind him, Mr. Buddy Waters. Sounds like a blues singer. I like that. But there he is. He's going to be doing some shoving as well. Way up on the top side. Here comes the boy wonder, Jackson Carr, and he's got the 42. That's Jason Middleton doing some pushing right here. 46 is going to jump up and join them guys, it looks like. And he does. Now we're back to 3 wide racing as usual once again. You're right. The reason why my race summary is off, Mr. Link, is because I had to shut it down and restart it again. So you are right. It's 3 cautions. My bad. Way to call me out on it. This guy doesn't miss anything. Buddy Waters, front leading the boys. Take a look at that, will ya? Whoa, a little bumping going on right here. I saw just a glimpse of that. And they're going to gather it back up and stay out of trouble. Now, that is impressive right there. And I'm talking about Gary Jenkins. Why? I'm going to show it to you. Watch this. I'm going to back it up. But 0-2 and a 90, get it. Take a look. And that could have been real ugly. Watch him gather it up, no trouble. That's how good these guys are. Still back up front, live time. Nagel's down at the bottom of the rocking chair. Loving every minute of it. But guess what? Patrick Gover has got his nose buried right there in the 132's bumper. Patrick would like nothing more to get up there in front of the number 6 of Mr. Nagels. Jackson Carr trying to do something with his little 2.5, 3-car line right here. He's got a 42 doing some shoving for him. Middleton. And we jump back up. There's no surprise. Patrick Grover says, man, I love this top line. I love it to death. But where in the heck is my brother at? Well, we're going to have to go way down to find his brother. As a matter of fact, I can't find him. What the heck happened to him? I don't know where. Oh, no. Seth is out, folks. Yep. He's not being shown at all. He is done. He's out. He may have got caught up in too many incidents. I don't know, but he is definitely out. So one brother is out. Karen, find out what happened to him. She's my YouTube reporter. She'll find out. Nagel's in the bottom, loving it by himself. Patrick Grover, no brother around. Up on the top line with the 97 of Jackson Carr, the little boy wonder, doing the pushing. And you're absolutely right, Road Dogg. Nice is going to become naughty at some point. You bet. I like that. Can I use that for the season? Oh no, Karen said Seth's computer froze up on him. That explains what happened. And wow, what a push, huh? I'm telling you, Middleton shoved Grover so hard, he was able to go from the top line all the way down to the bottom line. Now he's in the rocking chair enjoying himself. And I do believe, I was trying to get back to this earlier, and I've not had the opportunity. Oh, now we got some more trouble going on. This is really going to be bad. And we got ourselves another caution. Oh, let's see if I can find this mess. Let's slow it down, and let's see where I might be able to find it. Where does it start at? One must need to know here. Should be up somewhere up in this area here, I think. Wow, the 42 is really doing some pushing. I can tell you that for a fact. I do slow it down too much for us. No, wait a minute. I think it might be happening right here. Let's see. Oh, for the love of God. We'll speed it up a little bit. And there it is. The 132 is involved. That's all I needed to know. I can find it from there. Boy, they go sailing, don't they? Take a look at it. A lot of guys are involved. Oh, we got ourselves a little acrobat going on. I think that might be Mr. Jenkins, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's still. There he goes. Oh, my. Oh, is he going to go up and over? My God, look how high he got. Woo, fly me to the moon. He is still up there riding all the way around, and he is stuck on it. I can't believe that, folks. There he is, still riding it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think we got ourselves the Ultimate Dude Wipes Award. I'm telling you. Let's go back and watch him. There he is, right in the middle of the 90 machine. It happens right up in front. And there it goes. There's one shot. Does a barrel roll. Lands on top of the boys. I don't think he's even touching the track. Up and over. Way up and over. Yep. This is Friday Night Fights, folks, at its best. Look at him. He's stuck right there. Yep, he's going to have to get he's going to have to get a crane and get his ass off there and then get put up on a hook on a wrecker, then go all the way back around. As you can see right there, he just clicked out of it. Said, heck with that. Awesome as that. Definitely, without a doubt, I salute him. He is your Dude Wipes Award winner tonight. I don't think that's going to get beat. I don't think he can top it. Congratulations to Mr. Jenkins. Because you got more skid marks. Well, actually, I don't know. Got a lot of skid marks on that wall right there. Who knows? Congratulations. That was Mr. Jenkins in the 90 machine, Brandon. He's the one decided to take out about, I don't know, half of the fence line and everything else. Super Speedway Kings Friday Night Fights. Doesn't get no better than this. Middleton, Della Vecchia, Grover, Waters, and Levy. That's your top 5. And again, we want to wish birthday wishes to that man right there, Mr. Dude Conrad. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I can find him. If I can, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I got him. Watch this. How about you, Mr. Conrad? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
Come on with it, Bobby.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, man.
All right. You got to get something really nice.
Got some pretty good track position behind this 88. That's all you can ask for.
I hear you, buddy. Hey, these cars are nice and racy. You can really beat around a little bit, can't you?
It's been a blast, especially there in the early part of the race, racing Sebastian and I think it was Jackson and the Gruber brothers. I had a blast.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you're pretty racy up there, but the sad part is you've used both of your fast repairs, so now you got to play nice, don't you?
No, I don't. No, you run the piss out of it. It's not really huffing and puffing when it's over.
That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you there, dude. You don't care. It's balls to the wall and the pedal to the metal and the foot to the floor, right?
That's right.
All right, buddy. Good luck. We'll keep an eye on you, and happy birthday.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Jimmy,
right.
for putting all this on. We're going to have a blast here.
Oh, my God. I'm telling you, when I found out these guys were going to have this, I had to call it the Friday Night Fights League because it's a blast. These guys are a lot of fun. They race each other all the time. It's super serious on Tuesdays. Here, not quite as much because it's the cars, so they can beat the crap out of each other more or less. But don't get me wrong. I mean, there's still tempers to be flared up around here. And when I catch wind of it, well, then we have the famous Loose Cannon Award that we like to give out. There that is. That's always a lot of fun. Haven't had to do that yet, though. But it's still early. 55 laps out of 77 in the books. Now is when you're going to want to start watching that guy. The 88. The veteran. He's a snake in the grass. He's a rattlesnake. He hides till it gets right down to it. Then here he comes. Another one, J.D. Crow. You better keep an eye on him as well. Definitely. Mr. Paul Witt. There he is. I got his picture right there. Keep an eye on these guys. All these guys back here. They're going to work their way up. They're going to work their way up pretty darn fast. Now, Mark Mann, I don't know what the deal is with him. I haven't heard squat from him. He's quiet as he can be tonight. He come off a great win, I think, on Tuesday. And he didn't have a monkey on his back, ladies and gentlemen. He had a freaking horse or a cow on his back. But Finally got that win in. Pretty excited for him. But, man, he is really quiet tonight. So we have to watch. Maybe he'll be able to work his way back up front to these guys right here. Middleton's going to be on the bottom. Joe Della Vecchia. He's going to be up top. Super Speedway Kings is Friday Night Fights League. 55 laps out of 77 in the book. MaxSpeedTV by with all the freaking hobbies coming at you. There we go. Digger better hang on. Here they come. They'll be popping out 3 wide here in no time. Just wait for it. But the 42, Middleton, is down on the bottom, and he's got the 46 of Buddy Waters in the show shoving. And look at this. Who decides to make an appearance tonight is Mr. Dean Wilkinson. He went from 40th to 5th. The cream starts to rise to the top here in about the last 25 laps of this race. They're going to start working their way up. And who else we got? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Mr. Rick Seabrands. Don't forget about him. There he is. He's in the 9th position for right now. The number 4, a Yeti machine. We just got done interviewing Mr. Dude Conrad, and he says, ha, that ain't how I like to play, baby. It's everything or nothing, and it's showing because here he comes. He has no more fast repairs. He could care less. He's pushing the 62 of Mr. Les Levy right up here on that top line. Cody Nagels. He's been down. He's been back. He's been all the way up here to the front. He's been leading. He's led 1 lap so far. Here he is on the top line, working his way up. I think I got a picture. Yep, his camera is working. He's got no tornadoes. He's got a Dodge right there. Nowhere. Doing a great job. But I'm impressed right now with some of these cats up here. I'm telling you. Now, the one that I interviewed, Jackson Carr, for instance, he's sitting back here in the 97. He's led 9 laps of this race. He's currently 20th, which is like a blink of an eye from first, as tight as these guys are. Sebastian Marin, I interviewed him. He's sitting back here, way back in the back. He's had to use 1 fast repair. He knows there's 20 laps to go. Watch the 23. He's going to work his way up. Not to mention Mr. Patrick Grover. 429, Mr. Paul Witt still sitting back here. These guys are just waiting to make a move. I think they're expecting perhaps maybe another big one. Dean Wilkinson doing the job on the bottom. Watch him push the 42. His job is to make sure that bottom line stays ahead of that middle line. Ooh, the top line's going to join up and get a little bit more action. The 41, Tracy Weaver, he started 35th, and here he is in the 7th spot. He's working his way up on that high line. Mark Clark, finally, nice to see you. I was really getting concerned. I was just about ready to have to send somebody to check on a well-being for you, because you are always here. You never miss a broadcast, especially when your driver, Mark Mann, is here. Glad to see you out in YouTube with us. Now, maybe since you're here, maybe Mark will start working his way up to the front, because he's currently in 19th. Throw a blanket over the first 20 trucks, I think. I mean, they are nice and tight. You know, you got to ask. I have to ask stupid questions because, well, that's just who I am. I'm nowhere near professional broadcasting. Not at all. I may not know what I'm doing, but at least I'm not going to be boring. But I'm telling you, man, These guys are really, really close when they're racing like this. It makes you wonder. The 46 getting down pretty low to that line right there. Buddy Waters, you see, look how close they're getting, him in the 45 and Mr. Siebels. You don't want to get too close on side drafting. iRacing might come up and bite you, give you a net code and calls the wreck. The 132 makes a nice maneuver right there. That's Patrick. And he is your polecat. Mara, I hope everything is going well with your family. I know on Tuesday night, they're sending some prayers out to your family with some illness. I hope everything's working out and getting better for you guys. Let you know we're thinking about you still. Man, are they still nice and close. The 46 is in the middle. And take a look. Remember I told you this number? Right here. The 88, Gabe Butler. And there he is. The Snake. He needs to put some snake skin on that car for a paint job. It would be awesome. But there he is. I've called him a snake ever since I've watched him race. He's in the back, and when it comes time for the show, here he is. You don't know how in the heck he got there, but he gets up there and he wins them. Him and Dean Wilkinson both. Take a look at Dean right there beside him in the Van Halen machine. He's got Eddie's long hair flapping in the wind up here now, battling out for the lead. Still, the 46 really, really close to some of these guys when he's running. Gonna ride along with Mr. Butler. Now these cars, I don't think they get near as hot as fast as the trucks do, but you still can get them hot and you can still blow them up. So they might be trying to sneak out and get a little fresh air in that radiator. We're riding along with Mr. Gabe Butler right now. Watch the 46. I think they better test him, see if he's drunk at the end of this race. Man, he's making me drunk watching him run around or wobble back and forth. There he goes, down at the bottom again. He's fighting it pretty hard there. Him and the 45 Siebels, they actually touch on that one. Oh my, that ain't gonna be good. Look at him wobble. Good Lord Almighty, he's got it. That's it. Friday night fights, you cannot be drinking and racing at the same time. We'll have to send the letter out to these people. Packard says, keep him away from me, Dean. Referring to the Van Halen ride, a 55 doing the pushing. Dean's probably a little nervous himself. Della Vecchia is coming up on that top side. I'm telling you. Jimmy Crow, when this race is over, you better give that man a breathalyzer test. 12 to go at the line. The line seems to be running pretty good. Well, he blacked out right there, and he comes back. Still watching it. Excellent coverage right here. Now, take a look at that middle line. It is really moving. Now they should drop down to the bottom, and he does. Middleton is down. I'm sorry. Yeah, Middleton is down on the bottom. Butler cautiously pushing. As wobbly as he is, as shaky as he is, if you hit him, you're going to turn him and cause a big one. And that's why Gabe's really hesitant about it. Della Vecchia leading the boys up on that top line. And you've got Mr. Jimmy Crow right there with him doing the pushing. There ain't nobody in here wanting to watch Hallmark movies or Christmas movies. They want to come out and they want to fight. SSK Friday Night Fight Night. That's what we call it, MaxSpeedTV. One guy that's praying right now for a caution quickly. That'll be the 82 way back here. He's one lap down. What would he give to have a caution? Mr. Robert Felzine. Heading to go at the line. And they should have enough fuel to make it all the way, I believe. Now here's the question, though. Are they going to stay like this and play nicely? Oh, hell no. Not even close. We're probably going to see 2 or 3 more wrecks before this is over with. That's why we call it the fight night. Gabe Butler, there he is in the middle. He can see it in front of him. Take a look. There it is. This pack is getting ready to pounce on a car up here. And if he knows, whoa, we got trouble right off the get-go. Boom, and 2 of them are taken out in the back. Right, the back behind these 5 cars right here up front anyway. Wow, that's gonna be ugly. Let's see what happened. We'll slow her down. I can get set up. Maybe I can see this. I don't know. Try it. Right in here somewhere. There it is. We found it. Let's go to the 41. That's Tracy Weaver. Slow her down and watch. Comes up and gives a... He literally gives a nice push to Mr. Jimmy Crow. And I don't think Jimmy Crow expected to get slammed quite that hard. Watch it. Boom. Jimmy had to back out a little bit, and there was nowhere for Tracy Weaver to go but right into his rear end. And this is what happens. Well, 41 could be a doob wipe awarder. Let me see. No, not quite that impressive. But, man, we got a lot of carnage. All these cats. A lot of these guys is probably may have just finished their night off because they've already used fast repairs. Jackson Carr has no front end. He has no, no hood. But he's still under power. And here comes your leaders. Question. 9 laps to go, 16. I think they're going to stay right where they're at. I do believe. Oh, Lord have mercy. Buddy Waters almost hit the pace car. If he's not drunk, he should be. We're going to blame it on alcohol. As of right now, that's your top 5. Let's see if anybody takes the take to go into the pits. We've had some great racing here. The Friday night fights, I gotta tell you. Mr. Gabe Butler started 28th, and here he is. Love talking to this guy. Never a dull moment with him either. Let's see what I can do. How about you, Mr. Butler? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
I sure do, Bobby. How's it going, man?
You never cease to amaze me. Once again, the snake raises his ugly head. Not that you got an ugly head, but here you are in the back, and now you're up here battling 7 laps to go. You're setting pretty as always. You got a fast race car underneath you. You think you can hold these cats off for a few more laps?
Well, I'm going to try my darndest, man. As long as my internet holds up. I've been having issues there the last few days, so we'll see what happens. But I will tell you this, the cars are tremendously loose. I don't know what's going on with these things.
Well, and you know what? I'm telling you what. it's great racing. A little bit better than the trucks because you can beat the snot out of somebody and you can kind of hang on to them pretty well. So that's pretty good at least, but never a dull moment with these guys. Hey, why not? It's Friday Night Fights in Super Speedway King style. So we're going to keep an eye on you, see if you can bring this bad boy home, buddy.
All right, my brother. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Thanks.
I keep begging him to get a paint scheme. I'll even pay for it. Snake skin, the whole thing. Like a rattlesnake or a real pretty python color or something, you know? I'm going to get that paint job for him yet. You watch. It's going to happen. But I'll tell you, the guy's unbelievable. I can't count. He's won more championships than I have changes of underwear. I'm not lying. That's how good this guy is. And I got a whole drawer full. Just to let you know. So I don't need any for Christmas, so don't even think about it. Maybe hooked on phonics, but anyway. Buddy Waters in the 46, down in the bottom, and he's got the 42, and Jason Middleton's going to be doing the pushing for him. Gabe Butler's up top. And guess who he has pushing him? He has Mr. Della Vecchia, and he can push too. So this is going to be pretty darn interesting, to say the least. Appreciate everybody that's hung out here with us. I certainly do, man. I've had a blast with you guys. I hope everybody's okay. I hope the freaking tornadoes are gone and leaving my buddy alone. My driver, I should say. Let me make sure he's all right. Yep, there he is. He's got his bed made. So, Kevin, make sure you tell your mom or your wife that Cody's got his bed made. Oh, by the way, you're going to hear it first from me, Mom and Dad. I think Cody, it's a possibility, he may have himself a woman. You heard it first from me. It's a good possibility. It's what he told me. Keep our fingers crossed. I mean, he's a great catch. He makes his bed up every night at broadcasts. What more you want, right? All right, here we go. 7 laps. 7. That's it. Will we run them clean or will we have another incident? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Go over to MaxSpeedTV, if you will. Subscribe to us. We are the only one that's got over 9,000 subscribers. I'll get it out in a second. We're gonna stay right here. Digger went in to eat. We're not doing the Digger thing anymore for the cameras. We're staying right here to see what's gonna happen. And away we go. Do not miss a gear. Oh, Lordy. If you spin your tires and miss a gear, it's going to be just as ugly. Hopefully everybody goes through them safely, and it looks like they are with no trouble. Buddy Waters is in the bottom in a rocking chair, and Middleton doing the pushing right there, and pushing as he is doing. Who's up top? Gabe Butler. Speaking of way up top, here he comes, the 71, J.D. Crow. And guess who's with him? The 02 of Patrick Grover. The Grovers and J.D. Crow love that top line. And they got a little bit of help. They got the 45 of Todd Siebels and the 55 of Mr. Dean Wilkinson. Now we got to get ourselves a race. They're going to catch right back up with these guys, and they're going to make it really tight. Five to go at the line. Waters is down on the bottom. Della Vecchia doing his job, and he is pushing, buddy. Take a look right here. Middleton shoving on the bottom. Della Vecchia in the middle pushing. Mr. Gabe Butler. J.D. Crow trying to work his way up. And he's got Patrick Grover doing the pushing for him. And that's going to put them side by side, 3 wide. I believe Mr. Middleton, I believe he's a rookie as well. I'm pretty sure he is a rookie. Still kind of a young gun, I believe. But there he is, sitting in that 3rd spot, the pusher in the bottom. Running up here against some of the veterans. J.D. Crow, he's a veteran. Patrick Grover, he is one. Seth Grover's one. Unfortunately, though, I hate to say it, but Seth is out with computer problems. Gabe Butler, oh yeah, look out. Look at that, Lean Manise in the 84. He's currently in 10th. He's been quiet. Here he comes. Mark Mann. He's back in the 19th spot. Mara, you might have to have a little chat with him come Monday. He's pretty good in the trucks, for sure. These cars are a little different thing. Now they're getting tight. Whoa, they're getting chubby right there. The 44 just made his truck or his car about 50 feet wide. He slams into the Forest Sebrings. They hang on to it. Still green flagging. 3 to go. Will they stay right where they're at? Oh, no, they will not. At some point, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see 4 wide racing. Wow, the 23 Sebastian Marin is all over the 44. Anthony English has got his hands full, let me tell you. Sick boy, that's what we're calling him. He is pushing. Going nowhere and getting there fast, that's what I call it. Look at these guys fan around like they are. Riding along, Dean Wilkinson. We can go back a little bit further. Get somebody in the middle here and a little bit further back if I can. Paul Witt, nope, where we at? The 97 Mr. Carr, we can run with him, look at this. In the middle, that is tight. Look how close these guys are getting. And man, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, will Mr. Butler, will he lose Della Vecchia? Will he drop down in a rocking chair if he's clear? Della Vecchia doing everything he can to clear him. That 46 to drop in front of him. Not so fast because Middleton is doing the pushing on the bottom. He's got to push him right back up front. Coming up to the line, white flag, 1 lap to go. J.D. Crow way up there on that top line. Getting some help from one of the Grover twins. Siebel's behind him. Still, Buddy Waters on the bottom with Middleton doing the shoving. Della Vecchia doing everything he can to try to push the 88 up there past him. It's getting close. Did he do it? Yes, he did. There was the move. Grover into the wall. 45 is into the wall. They're going to hang on. That's going to wreck. It's not going to matter, I don't think. We're staying green, I do believe. Gabe Butler trying to make it quick, and he can't. The 46 hits him. Now who's going to win it? Is it going to be the 46? Whoa, they got a little touching going on. All kinds of wrecking happening. Holy crap. I think, but I'm not sure. Whoa, Sebring's just lost every filling in his tooth he had. I'm pretty sure Mr. Buddy Waters may have won this race, guys. Oh, my. Let's go back and check this out. I mean, I can't. Good Lord. It was just getting nasty right here. I want to go all the way back to right here. Let's go if I can with the 45, if I'm able to. He may have punched out already and gone. I'm not sure. Nope. That's not the one I wanted. I'm looking for him, folks. Just hang on a second. Not going to be able to go with him. These guys are punching out on me too quick. Doggone it. Let's see. And they're leaving on me so fast I can't get it. Let me see. Right here real quick. Nope. Can't get the one I want. Getting closer. See, the 46 is the one I want, and that's going to tail this hotel right here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, so. We'll watch it from this angle, nice and slow. There goes Butler. He's going up. He tries to block him, but he can't. So he's going to get turned. He did the right thing. Now take a look on down in the bottom. You see how close this is. Buddy Waters is trucking, buddy. Him and the 42, they touch just a little bit right here. And they're still touching all the way, beating each other up. All the way. And there it is. And then we're going to go to the photo finish. Watch it. There it was. That's pretty good, guys. One more time. I actually got the timing down. That's hard to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. And here they come. Right there. That's how close it was. And you can see the rest that's going on in the back here. There's your photo finish. Stick around. We're going to be right back. MaxSpeedTV by with all the hobbies. We're going to talk to these cats when we come back. Hang in there.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you.
Welcome back, everybody. You see that right there? I just showed it to you. That's my instant replay caution. We saw that a few times tonight, as you can see right here on your screen. That's how close this race was. That was pretty doggone impressive. But some of these cats already checked out and got out of Dodge because it's Friday night. But I did bring up a veteran in here that was hard charging most of the night. And I'm talking about Mr. JD Crow. JD, your perspective, man, what was this race like?
It was kind of interesting, you know. It's the first race of the season in the car, and a new build this week with still some things I think they need to work out. But you know, it wasn't too bad. I mean, there was a lot of people challenging the top early, and I think we had a caution or just got a little crazy, so we just decided just to ride around, check things out. I knew I'd get up there eventually, so you'd have something to talk about. So I just wanted to make sure it happened before the race was over.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I tell you what, never, ever, ever doubt. Top of the line, all the way up, third row, up against the wall. You can guarantee that I'm going to be hungry when I get done broadcasting. You can guarantee that JD Crow and the Grover brothers, if they're in this race, they're going to be up top on that third wide run, and they're going to bring a show, and they're going to make it exciting. And that's exactly what you guys did there with like 5 or 6 to go. Here it comes.
Yeah, I think Patrick got a little hot on. We were about 5 or 6 to go. He got a little hot and had to back off. So I knew he was kind of reserving until we could make a big push at the end. And I was just trying to keep the middle line kind of locked in so they couldn't get in front of us. And unfortunately, you know, Gabe made a move down to the bottom to protect that. And I think Patrick got a little net code there when the cars kind of swerved toward each other and took him out of, and I had no one to push. You know, all you guys that love to run up there at the beginning of the race, it's really better at the end. So come on up here.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have seen this race from the middle, from the front, from the back to the middle to the front. You and Gabe Butler. I'm telling you what. If I had a quarter for every car you guys passed, I could go to McDonald's and eat when I get done broadcasting tonight. But good job, buddy.
Appreciate it. You know what I mean? I thought there were passing points in this league. Are there not? Are you telling me there's not even passing points?
Oh, if there's passing points, man, look out because they ain't nobody going to touch you and Gabe Butler.
It's fun. You know, when you can hook up with Gabe and Tracy and Jimmy, I think Jimmy popped a motor there, unfortunately, on the top and caused that one caution. Just had nowhere for him to go. And but when you get around those guys, I mean, you're going to go places. So if you see them in a open room sometime, make sure you stick with them because they'll get you some points.
Well, JD, get a little bit of sponsor time in, man. Who do you want to thank tonight for bringing you out into this race?
Hey, we got to thank. I think we need to thank. Was it Mr. Garrett who picked up the title for the league? So we want to thank him for coming on board with the Fort Worth Screen Printing, and want to also, again, thank Jason and Allison and Fred and all the other guys down at J Concepts in Groveland, Florida, for letting us fly their colors. We appreciate it, and hopefully, when you guys think of stuff for your RC cars or T-shirts or whatever the case may be, you'll give them a call and kind of carry their brand. Let them know you saw us racing on MaxSpeedTV with Bobby and his hobbies, and now on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah. Fight night it is, man. What a great first race of the season, us too. A lot of fun. Hey, I appreciate the time, Mr. JD. Get out of that rig, get something to eat, something to drink, relax. And, hey, have yourself a good and safe weekend. We'll talk to you.
I will. I actually told Mark I needed, after last week, I wanted some of that chicken fried steak and rice with gravy that Mara makes. So hopefully he'll send me a plate for Christmas.
Real quick, I had a guy in one of the leagues, one of the nicest guys in the world, Sammy Davis Jr., and I kid you not, that is his name. I used to have a lot of fun with him because every time I announced his name, I would just call him "Yeah, baby." It was funny. But anyway, he could make some serious barbecue ribs. And that feller, I think it was from North Carolina or South Carolina, one of them. But he actually sent me some ribs in dry ice all the way up here to Ohio. And I'm gonna tell you, I just about shot my son because I saw him opening up the refrigerator and getting ready to dab into that stuff. It almost caused. It was a big fight.
You need to go online or call the Rendezvous in Memphis. They will ship you some dry rub or some wet ribs right from Memphis.
Lord have mercy! You're killing me. I'm hungry already.
Jimmy will drive over there and get some for you, I'm sure.
I might have to request that if I'm going to continue broadcasting his leagues. I'm going to demand ribs.
Yeah, I think that's in the in action item number clause 4.7. Ribs once a year from Rendezvous for the broadcast.
You know what? I'm going to let you be my
agent.
My agent, exactly. Take care, JD. You be safe.
Thank you, Bobby.
All right. Wow, crazy night. All right. This is cool. I finally got him. Jackson Carr, third place finish. The boy wonder, 14 years old. He did not have to spend a quarter. It didn't cost him a quarter to stay up late. He didn't have to have a note from his mother to stay up late because it's Friday night. I talked to him before the race. He's been juiced up on high C juice boxes. I mean, I got to tell you, Jackson, you were running around here doing a heck of a job. You were pushing your tail end off. You led 9 laps. You finished third in this race, and I'm showing this replay right here at the photo finish. You just about pushed Mr. Middleton to his first victory on the broadcast.
Yep. I'll take full blame for I hit Dean into Middleton pretty hard. Got him a little loose there, and then Netcode took care of the rest. But I had a really fast Skypoint Camaro today, and he was really fast. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, a lot of fun. You look good. I'm telling you, you were awful racy tonight. No doubt about it. And I'll tell you what, you just come just a tad short from pushing Mr. Middleton to his first big speedway win here on MaxSpeedTV. But hey, look, fella, I got to tell you, you're pretty tough for 14 years old, without a doubt. Podium is yours. Hey, third place, you got some points too. So that's all important. And there's a lot of good drivers here, bud. A lot of good drivers in this league right here. Coming in third, you can be proud of that. But who do you want to thank before I let you go?
Oh, well, first off, I got to thank the broadcaster. He
Aw.
set this all up. He spent what was that, the last 2.5 hours broadcasting that race. So I want to thank him for putting in the time, putting us a good broadcast.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I taught him well, ladies and gentlemen. Who
Um,
else you want to thank?
I want to thank SkyPoint for giving me another really fast Camaro, and I want to thank Middleton for not blocking me on all socials because I did kind of ruin his race. So
All right, buddy. You take care. Have yourself a good weekend. And hey, don't be drinking so many of them juice boxes, all right?
oh yeah, I've had enough. I'm shaking too much.
Kind of worry about you. All right. We'll talk to you
Good
later.
run, Jackson. Good run.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All right, Mr. Middleton. I gotta say here, you came in second, and it was oh so close. But I gotta tell you, I think you probably was gonna have to send a 12-pack of High C Punch or some of those little juice boxes to Mr. Jackson Carr if he could have just pushed you about another 1.5 feet.
Maybe so, man. It was a hell of a good race. I caused a little wreck there, racing too hard. I didn't realize Jackson was going down in the tri-oval, and I just followed him down. Just want to apologize to everybody for that.
Looked really good. I'm telling you. I mean, you were very, very racy tonight. I mean, you were up front most of this battle here all night long. And I got to tell you, I'm really impressed because you do a heck of a job pushing. I mean, you are definitely a pusher.
Yes, sir. It's what I do best. I love to do it.
Now, I got to ask, okay? I have to ask. You love to push so much, I'm a little scared. You wouldn't push your grandmother down the stairs if she was in front of you, would you?
It's debatable.
Because there's some of these
to be certain things.
Okay,
and
because
I
there's
might do it.
There's some of these cats in here, they would literally push your grandma down the stairs if they had the chance just because they love to push. They don't care about winning. They just like to push. It's just what they love to do. I know I like to do that. But congratulations, buddy. You finished second. First race of the season coming up here for the Friday night fights. Never a dull moment. And you got points. And, well, hey, who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here and enjoy your weekend?
I want to thank you for broadcasting it, Jimmy for hosting it and putting up with me, and all of my team over there at Sky Point, Tom for sponsoring us. We had a hell of a fast car today. Made some changes to the setup, and it helped us a lot. It was a little on the tight end. It liked to push up a lot, but we were able to manage. And, man, the tape was a big factor today. It was we had to change it dramatically. And
yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
Talking about things that was happening drastically around here, one of our own, Cody Nagels here, he was actually racing while listening for the tornado sirens that were going off in his ears.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got it all, man. That's what Friday Night Fights is about, you know? We spit on tornadoes here when we race. I mean, nothing's going to stop us but electricity, I guess. But, hey, congratulations, Jason. Kick back, relax, man. We'll see you next week.
Hey, before I go, I just want to thank BK, Joe, John, Cody, Sebastian, and Jackson. And yeah, I just want to thank Jackson for the push, and as well as Dean.
All righty. Hey, I had to laugh. Sebastian, I had to tease him a little bit because he kind of sounds like this.
Yeah, he got that little liberal shot and made him all sick and sad.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't really change anything for him. I mean, I guess that's how he always is.
Right. Well, I think I was worried about him that he might OD on children's aspirin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a potential factor for him.
Yeah, those chewables. I was really scared for him. I was kind of hoping I'd had him on camera this time, but I didn't get him. But hopefully he's okay and he'll feel better next time. Take care, Jackson. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. We'll see you, man.
All right, buddy. Wow. I'll tell you. What do you think there, Jimmy? This is your second league, Friday night. We called it the Friday Night Fights. It didn't disappoint, did it?
Overall, good race. I wish I wouldn't have blew that engine. I was dealing with the tornado warning as well while I was trying to race. But, yeah, I wish I wouldn't have blew that engine. Buddy's having internet troubles, too, with the weather. He wanted to thank you for the broadcast, and he really enjoyed the race and enjoys the league. And Buddy's a good guy. He's raced with me and my dad since I've been on iRacing. Glad he won. Appreciate you calling the action, Bobby.
I'm going to tell you, Buddy had his hands full tonight with his setup, because I swear to God, if you put him on a breathalyzer test, he would probably blow over the legal limit. He had to have been drunk. But yeah, he must have had a really hard setup underneath him, because he was all over the place.
It was fast. But yeah, that's different.
He was trying to hang on to that thing for dear life. I mean, it was a handful just watching him. But wow. I mean, he did a great job, and I think you might want to send a box of roses and a box of candy there to Mr. Seabrands, because, man, he did a heck of a job pushing him, too, here at the end.
Oh, yeah, Rick's one of the best. 2-time champion. Yeah, Buddy had a fast vehicle, but that's the difference in open set and fixed setup, man. Everybody's setups are different. Yeah, elements are a little bit different. But overall, really good race. Over 40 lead changes. Like say, I think we had 2 blown engines tonight. But it's just hard racing.
42 lead changes. That's pretty darn good. Now, you expect that kind of lead changes in the trucks. You don't really expect that many in these cars.
Yeah.
But as usual, your league proves everybody wrong. So congratulations with this league. I think we got ourselves a winner on Friday nights there, Mr. Crow.
Yes, sir. And big thanks to you and John Big Texas Garrett and Fort Worth Screen Printing for sponsoring. And let's do it, Bobby. I better get my butt to bed. I got to get up at 2 a.m. It'll be here quick.
Oh, Lord. Get on out of here.
Night, everybody be safe with the weather, and take care, Bobby. Appreciate you.
All right. Take care, buddy. See ya. Well, that's it, guys. We got through this bad boy. Not too bad. The winner, once again, Buddy Waters. I swear I want to say Muddy. It's that close. It's right there. But Buddy Waters had a handful underneath him. I thought he was drunk. I swear I did. I mean, man, it was pretty crazy watching him try to gather that car up, being pushed like he was in the air. Everybody has different setups here. This is not a fixed setup. That's what's cool about this. They put the seat time in. But he comes out the winner, the first race of the first season of the SSK Friday Night Fights here. Bobby, all the hobbies, MaxSpeedTV. Everybody be safe out there. In the meantime, have a great weekend. We'll catch you guys next week. Till then, see ya.